Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 4 months, 8 events, hundreds of players, and thousands of darts. From Ypsilanti to Philadelphia, Cleveland to Kentucky, it all comes down to this. 2 men, 1 cup, here in Woodland Hills, California. Without any further ado, it is my honor to introduce to you your CDC Tour finalists. The number 15 seed, hailing from North Augusta, Ontario, please give a warm welcome to Gary Broomhead. And of course, your reigning CDC Continental Cup champion, the number 1 seed, hailing from Fairborn, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, the Eagle, Larry Butler. Thanks, guys. Gentlemen, shoot well.
All right, gentlemen, come on in. Goal was won by Mr. Broomhead. So we get 12 darts, starting with Gary.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The Continental Cup is in the house. It will be distributed and granted to one of these incredibly talented shooters. The Eagle, Larry Butler, the number 1 seed, versus the number 15 seed, Gary Broomhead. Don't be deceived by those numbers. Gary only able to make it to 1/2 of the events on this tour. Larry, there the entire step of the way. Larry finished with an 88 average on the tour in all 8 events, 24-4 with match win-loss, and 145-76 in legs. Gary Broomhead, 4 events, 18 points, a 9-4 match win-loss record, legs 59-46, and an 83 average. Gary has
This is the
shot
2016 CDC
5
Continental
1080s
Cup Tour Championship presented by
and has
Cosmo
thrown the
Darts.
most legs
This
of
is the
anyone
finals. This is best of 19
this
legs.
weekend.
That's first to 10.
Larry Butler,
We will take 2
also
breaks, gentlemen,
5
at the
1080s.
completion of 6 and 12.
And
This is Larry Butler versus Gary
as
Broomhead.
we
Leg number
get
1
ready
is
to play,
Gary to throw
Anthony
first.
Eugenia
Game on.
got them settled, and here we go. The first dart of the finals is a trip 20 from Gary Broomhead. Second dart knocks the flight off.
100.
Chubby barrels of his. Those are custom-built Broomhead darts. He's using clear, ruthless flights and a short Jockey Wilson shaft, 19 grams. That's
140.
Larry the Eagle opens up with a ton 40, outdoing Gary's ton to open. Gary right back at that trip 20. Talked to him very briefly before the match. He seemed so calm, cool, collected, happy, laughing, joking.
100.
Absolute professional. And he's quickly becoming a household name after this weekend. Back-to-back tons, Gary Broomhead, the Eagle at the Aki right now, 361 remaining. Drops down to the trip 19, slides over, readjusts, goes back upstairs and gets a 97. Gary, trip 20, the first start, each of his 3 turns here in this opening leg.
100.
Now keep in mind, this is a race to 10. Best of 19. We'll be taking breaks after legs 6 and 12. Larry Butler, trip 20, going for the first 180 of the match. And there it is,
That's
Larry the Eagle.
180.
180 leaves him 84. Seeing some emotion out of Larry already. Gary, first time he did not hit a trip 20. Have to wonder if that 180 shook him up a little
60.
bit. There's a 60 for Broomhead.
Larry, you
And
require
141. He's down to
84.
an out if Larry does not close this out. 54. He gets the 48. Double 18 for the out.
Game shot in the
And
first
he gets
leg,
it.
Larry Butler.
Sticks it with 2 darts. Larry Butler.
Leg number 2 is Larry to throw first. Game on.
Larry looking confident. He's got some emotion going on in there. It's a very different Larry than we've seen throughout the tour. And a lot of fun to watch.
60.
20s for Larry to lead off the second leg. Broomhead, we have seen him down so many times. He loves to make it exciting. You can never, ever count him out.
95.
Obviously, he's made it all this way. Plays for the Brockville Bulls from Ontario, Canada, by way of United Kingdom. Larry.
90.
Gary Broomhead gets back into that trip 20. Just shy again.
100.
He manages to squeeze it in there. A little wonky, but it works. That's a ton for Broomhead.
58.
58 for Butler, who shot a blistering 137 average in that first leg. Trip 20 to open. Gary Broomhead, who's consistently been opening with that and consistently hitting a single right afterwards. There's a ton 40 for
140.
Broomhead. That'll leave him 166, not an out. Probably should have switched over to trip 18 there, but nonetheless, Larry kind of
46.
throws that one away. The 46, leaving with 247. Broomhead trying to set himself up for the out of his choice. There's a trip 20, as he so often does, leaving him 106. There's a 120, 46. Does he go to the 14? He does. That leaves him 32.
134.
Butler, 247. Trying to set himself up for an out in the unlikely but possible occasion that Broomhead doesn't take it out. Oh, just
123.
missing the ton 80. Instead, he comes
Gary,
away
you
with a ton
require
23,
32.
124 remaining for Butler. Double 16 for Broomhead to notch this at 1. There he is. There it is. One dart
Dave
is all
shot
he
the
needed.
second leg. Gary Broomhead.
Gary Broomhead knocks
Leg
it
number
down,
3 is
notches
Gary
it
to
at
throw
1.
first. Game on.
And we are it's a leg apiece into this final match, this championship match. The numbers are, if they're in any indication, these guys really came to play and show their stuff.
60.
There's a 60 for Broomhead. Larry lobs one into the single, drops down to 19. Stays there.
42.
Ooh, slides just a little bit right. 42. Broomhead. He is right on the wire with that trip 20. Absolutely
100.
phenomenal. How in the world did that happen? How was he able to split those two darts that were together like conjoined twins? And he split them and got a ton out of it. Absolutely amazing. Larry Butler. The eagle at the Aki. Right outside. We're seeing
57.
a trend here. Seems if he not hit the trip 20, he keeps dropping down to 19. Comes away the 57 there. There's the trip 20 we've grown accustomed to seeing out of Gary. Second dart. Just outside.
100.
Comes away with a ton. There's a single. There's a triple for Larry.
95.
Goes just outside. 95 scored. Once again, that's Anthony Eugenia scoring this first set. The first 6 legs before we take our first break. There we go. Broomhead. Let's see here.
45.
Comes away with a 45. Uncharacteristic. Not Not his usual style, and he walks away slightly dejected, which is something you really don't see out of him, but he's very adept at brushing himself off and coming right back into it. Larry Butler, just shy. Stays with
60.
it, though. He's not finding the trip there. Comes away with the 60. Broomhead trying to set himself up for an out. Narrowly missing the trip 20. But by his standards, you'd say he missed by a mile. Trip 20, he finds it. There's a good angle of his throwing style.
85.
And a bounce out. So he only comes away with an 80. Butler, 247. I think I messed up the math there, but regardless.
$59.
The down, up, down, just hugging that triple 20 is Larry Butler. You've got to assume there'll be some ton 80s in his future. Gary Broomhead is a ton 40 specialist. He needed that trip 18 to have a shot at an out. Now that has eluded him. But he gets
80,
the
89.
79, leaves him
79, thank you.
with a 32. Larry Butler just trying to get himself down to an out.
60.
3 darts thrown,
Gary, you
3 of
require
them
32.
single 20s. Broomhead double 16 to take a 2-1 lead on Larry Butler. There it
Game
is.
shot in the
No
third
hesitation
play,
at
Gary
all.
Broomhead.
Gary Broomhead takes
Leg
a
number
2-1
4 is
lead
Larry
and a
to go
93
first.
average
Game on.
into the 4th leg. Larry Butler to lead off. Eagle lines up. It's ready. First start. Narrowly misses the trip 20. Gets it with the second.
140.
And gets it with the third. 140 for Larry Butler. As Broomhead lines up. A ton 40 specialist. I've only seen him hit 1 or 2 so far. There we go. There's that corner of the trip 20 that he loves so much. Pardon me. And gets a
100.
ton out of it. 40 points shy of Larry's opening ton 40 as Butler lines up, gets his throw ready, throws it right in the trip 20. Second dart goes right in as well. Do we get a ton of 80? Yes, we do.
That's a
Larry
180.
Butler, his first. Or I'm sorry, his third, rather. Ton 80 of the match. 3 legs in. He's averaging a ton 80 per.
45.
There's a 45 for Broomhead. Butler trying to notch this up at 2. Going to set himself up right here for an out. The out of his choice.
85.
85. Leaves him a 96. That's a nice comfy lead over Broomhead. It's 260 back before throwing. Single 5. Definitely not what he wanted. You've seen this with him throughout the weekend. He gets slightly flustered, and then he just gets himself back into it in a 10-25. Huge
Larry
darts for
required
him.
96.
Butler with at least 3 darts. Or rather, at least 6 darts. Here we go. And that is a single 7. Definitely not what he wanted.
34.
44 scored, 52 remaining. Unless I'm incorrect there. Broomhead, triple, single.
99.
99 scored.
Larry, you require 62. 44?
I feel like Larry should
Well,
be.
correct. Thank you, sir. Okay. Broomhead keeps
I feel like
99.
that math was incorrect. It should have been. I would say 44 scored.
Back. I'm getting there. 4-4.
Larry agrees with me. That was a 44 scored, 52
Iris
left.
throw 52 you require.
That's all right. We can put Anthony in the booth. I'll take over the chalking. Oh, even a broken clock is right twice a day, and that would be me. All right, Larry Butler trying to get that double 16 and notch this at 2.
36.
Oh, single 16.
Gary, you require
132 for Broomhead. If he can take this out, it would be huge for him and his confidence. He went for the single bull first. Trip 19 next dart. Doesn't fly for him. 44 scored, 88 left. 21. 65 scored, 67 remaining for Broomhead.
scored.
Larry the
Larry
Eagle
requires
Butler
16.
going for a double 8 to tie up this championship. Double 4. Larry Butler. He gets it.
In the fourth leg.
Use
Larry
that
Butler.
dart as a marker, and he knocks it down. We are at 2
Leg number
apiece.
5 is Gary to throw first. Game on.
And Broomhead steps up the line with his 91 average. Notched at 2. There's the trip 20 for Broomhead. Ton 80 in the making. Yes, there it
That's
is.
a 180.
Broomhead gets his second ton 80. Or his first one of this match, I'm sorry. Sixth one of the weekend. Larry Butler shoots 20.
40.
Comes away with a 40 there. Broomhead. All right. Single 20. Drops into the triple there. Third dart. Right back into a ton 40. Opens up with a ton 80 and ton 40. Broomhead is zeroing in on Butler. Zeroing in, I should say. Butler. Just shy of the trip.
85.
Now an 85 for the Eagle. Gary. How's he going to follow that? He stays upstairs. 141. Doing the Broomhead shift. The Broomhead shuffle. It's a new dance. It's taking over the nation.
65.
And went for the bullseye. 65 scored. Leaves him 116, knowing that he will undoubtedly have 3 darts. Undoubtedly have 6 darts. 140 for Larry
Larry,
Butler.
you
That leaves him
require
236. Broomhead 116 remaining. Aaron needs a single 16. Gets it right in the fat. Double 20. And knocks it
got it in the
down.
fifth leg.
Gary
Gary
Broomhead
Broomhead
takes a 3-2 lead. Entering the 6th
number
leg
6
and
is
final
Larry
leg
to throw
before the
first.
break.
Game on.
Broomhead shooting a blistering 97 average as Larry the Eagle takes to the Aki. First start, trip 20. This is where he usually starts taking over.
140.
Comes away with a ton 40. When Larry's faced adversity at all this weekend, he's just gone into hyperdrive. Broomhead, though, seems calm, smooth, slow, and collected enough.
$100.
There's a nice ton out of the Ontario native. Larry lines up. Drops down, gets a 44 out of it. Still averaging 92 on this particular leg. Broomhead steps up. Single 20. Goes right back at it, gets that trip.
100.
And gets a ton. Back-to-back tons to open up this 6th leg for Gary Broomhead. From Gary to Larry. Larry at the Aki. First dart sails right into the middle of the trip 20. Second one sails just a little bit south. Third one just
100.
south of the first. A nice ton for Butler. Broomhead at the Aki. First dart. Second dart, a little bit southwest of that trip. There it is.
140.
140 for Broomhead. Leaves himself an out. Butler drops down, gets at trip 19. He's been going after her so
97.
often. 97, 161 for
require
Broomhead. That is his
161.
out. It is doable. There's the trip 20. Needs the trip 17. He gets it double bull to pull this out. He does it!
Shot
He
in the
does
sixth
it!
leg,
Gary
Broomhead
Broomhead does it! He takes down a 161. Are you
The
serious?
score, 4 legs to 2. Gary
What
Broomhead,
a
we
way
take
to
out
go
first
into
break.
our
5 minutes,
first
we'll be
break.
back with action.
Are you kidding me? Gary Broomhead, a 101 average. 4 legs to 2 over Larry Butler's 87. The highest out we've seen this weekend. 161. You just saw it. It belongs to Gary Broomhead. And the darts will resume in 5 minutes after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed that first portion of this championship, boy, did you miss some incredible darts. Gary Broomhead, right before the break, takes a 161
Four legs
out.
to 2 for Gary Broomhead.
Absolutely
Reminder, this is
incredible.
the best of 19.
Takes a 4-2 lead
Gary to throw
into
first. Game on.
this, the second set. Gary Broomhead leads off. Jeff Good takes over the chalking responsibilities. You see Gary shooting. Larry in the background, trying to get his concentration
40.
back. Unlucky bounce out for the North Augusta, Ontario, Canada native. As Butler steps up to the line. Wow.
102.
Fantastic open for Butler right there. The best thing that could have happened to Broomhead was taking that 160 out and getting a 4-2 lead. The worst thing that could have happened to him was a break, but they knew beforehand that's the way it goes. So now he's just got to get back into the groove.
60.
There's a 60. Larry at the line. Pulls off a
100.
nice ton. Broomhead with his 101 average into the 7th leg. Take a look over his shoulder right here. See that unorthodox approach where his upper arm is at about a 45-degree angle against the ground, and then right before he throws, he lifts it up. A lot of people would not be able to pull that off.
100.
But Broomhead not only pulls it off, but does it brilliantly. Now we get a view of Larry's throwing style. That slight lunge that he does. But a
99.
very smooth release. 99 right there. Leaves himself 200. Broomhead, 301. Straight in, double out. Sorry, had to. There's the trip 20. We've grown accustomed to seeing him throw. Second one, just south. Third dart.
100.
Nice, solid ton for Broomhead, leaving him 201. Butler at 200, setting up for his out. Let's see how he goes about it. Single, single.
100.
There's a 100 for Butler. That's a nice 2-dart out. Broomhead at 201. That's a beautiful trip 20. He loves the left corner. Let's see if he can find it. And he drops down, knowing full well what his out was. 139 scored,
100.
62 remaining for Broomhead. Smart darts right there. Butler with a 2-dart out. Can he get it? Trip double, all 20s. First one, there it is. So smooth, so mellifluous.
Game's
There it
up.
is, a nice
Second
100
dart
out
in the
for
seventh
Butler.
leg, four
His
legs
high
to
for the
three,
match
Gary.
so far. 4 to
Eighth
3,
leg, Larry Butler, your start.
with Butler breaking Broomhead on that one. And now Butler to lead off this 8th leg. There's 59 for Butler. There's a single 20 for Broomhead. Another single. Does the Aki
60.
hokey pokey that we've grown used to him doing. He just dances around that Aki all over the place. He's extended that Aki all the way from Malibu to Thousand Oaks. He's all over the place. But it is effective. Butler, will he get the ton 80? Nope, it flies away from him. He's definitely disappointed in those. Oh, forgot something. Ton 25. For Butler, Broomhead, first dart. Good marker. Doesn't utilize it, though. Lets it fall into the single one.
41.
Nice little 41 there. Not exactly what he wanted. I retract that statement. A disappointing 41 there. Larry. Drops down. Ooh, a disappointing 28 right there, leaving him
28.
292, or 3 rather. Nope, or 20. I give up on math. I'll leave that to the computers. Dart Connect, we thank you. Broomhead. Second dart just outside, but he does love that lower left-hand corner. He went for
100.
it, didn't get it. The most Trip 20 real estate we've seen out of Broomhead over the weekend has been the left third of the Trip 20. Although in this match, he's been knocking down the center of it for quite some time.
57.
And Gary Broomhead has left the building. Oh, there he is. We found him. Replenishing his drink. I could use one too. I nearly lost my voice after his 161 out. Too much excitement. And 16 hours of broadcasting. But boy, have I loved every minute of it. And we thank you guys for watching. Everyone who's
60.
watching via our website or on YouTube, we greatly appreciate it. We've seen 16 incredibly talented shooters throughout the weekend get knocked down to 8 as of this morning, 4 as of this afternoon, and 2 here this evening, just
83.
after 6 o'clock Pacific time. 9 o'clock to all my friends there on the East Coast, New York, Connecticut. Hello. Broomhead with a nice Trip 20. Oh, an unlucky bounce out right there.
80.
And comes away with a solid 80. The dart is gone. It has disappeared. Well, couldn't have gone too far. There it is. Jeff Good to the rescue.
Larry, you
A
require
war veteran.
149.
And now a member of the CDC, Jeff Good. And a newlywed, no less. Just got married last weekend, and now he's out here in LA with all of us. Watching some incredible darts. Larry Butler
41.
launches it in for a single
Gary, you
20,
require
41
160.
scored, 108. Broomhead. He took a 161. Why not a 160? That first dart certainly doesn't hurt. He needs to do it again. Oh, just missed. So now he's just got to go for a nice fat one. There he goes.
100.
Nice ton. Butler drops down. That's unlucky. There's a 60, 48. Goes for the 16.
76.
And that'll leave him with 32.
Gary, you require
Broomhead.
60.
Fat 20 double to take a 5-3 lead. There's the fat 20. Double tops for Broomhead. All right, trying to walk it on in. Oh,
40.
just shy. That leaves him with 20.
Larry, you require
Larry the
32.
Eagle, the defending champion. 32 remaining. Double 16. Lobs it into 16. Double 8. Speed throwing right now. 24 thrown. 8 remaining.
Gary, you
Gary
require
Broomhead
20.
reappears onto the screen, going for that double 10. And he
Big
knocks
shot,
it down.
First dart, 8th leg.
Gary
5 legs
Broomhead,
to 3. Gary
a
Broomhead.
5-3 lead
9th leg.
over
Gary,
the Eagle,
your
the
start.
defending champion, Larry Butler. He is halfway to the necessary 10 legs to be crowned the champion. Broomhead threw the third
65.
dart at the bull. Solid 65. Butler really needs to step it up. A nice ton to
100.
open. 84 is his going average. But a shell of the average he was shooting earlier today. Broomhead with a nice 93 average right now. Absolutely stellar darts from the Canadian by way of London. And oh,
41.
that one got away from him, a 41. This gives Larry an opportunity here. Try to distance himself. There's the trip 20. Oh, that one got away from him. And he comes
85.
away with an 85. We'd like to thank everyone in the chat room for their kind words. The entire CDC staff, they're working 24/7 for this tournament, and boy, is it worth it. It's all for love of the game, especially games like this final right here.
39.
39 scored. Broomhead, very uncharacteristic all of a sudden. Not exactly sure what's going on. Maybe it's adrenaline, maybe it's nerves. Larry Butler. Drops down.
59.
59. That comes to 257. Broomhead with 356. There's a trip 20. That one sails just north. Will he be the king of the ton 40 again? He certainly will.
140.
That's like the Broomhead ton 80, really. He is a ton 40 master. Butler stays downstairs, comes away with a 58. Broomhead looking to set himself up for an out after Butler's next 3 darts. Broomhead trying to hold his serve here. 40 scored.
$60.
All right. 156 is the out for Broomhead. Butler, trip 19. Next dart, that's 76. Goes up. No, he stays downstairs. 95 scored. 104 will be his out if he gets a shot.
you require
That is up to Broomhead right now. We've seen him take out more than this. There's that trip 20. Can he do it again? Second dart, just outside. Leaves him 76. Wants to stay on that 20, though. Oh, and it bounces off of his dart.
85.
Comes up with an 85,
Gary
leaving
require
71.
104.
Butler, a 2 dart out. 104. There it is. Double bull, or is he going to stay on the 18 for a single? No, it goes for the 10 double top. Whoa, that one got
84.
away from him, kind of lobbed it and
Gary, you
lunged a little
require
bit.
71.
Leaves him with 20. Broomhead, the huge opportunity right now. He can be doubling up Butler. His first dart goes for that trip 13. Comes away with a single 48. Gives him... Whoa. I'm sorry, it was 58 I was looking for right there. Now it's got a reassess. 57 drops down. That leaves him double
30.
tops. He had a golden opportunity there, and that opportunity
31.
has been squandered as Larry, the Eagle
Larry, you
Butler, the
require
defending CDC champion, steps up to the Aki, looking to cut this lead down to 1. He's going to walk these in. Double 10. Oh, overcompensation
Gary,
from the
you
Eagle.
require
Gets
40.
a 10. Broomhead, 3 darts at double top. Lines up. That smooth stroke. Just shy. Down to the double 10. And that's an okay marker if he can walk it in. Oh, if
20.
that marker had just been over maybe a millimeter more.
Larry,
That would
you
have worked to
require
his
10.
advantage. Butler, 3 darts. 10 is the out. He's going straight at that double 5. Gets his single 5. Stays up at... No, he moves over to the 3. Goes to double 1, and he
shot.
gets it.
Third dart.
We've seen him do
Ninth
that
leg.
today
5 legs
before.
to 4.
And
Gary
just
Broomhead.
like that, Larry Butler has cut this
5th leg.
to a
Larry Butler, your
1-leg
start.
deficit. He breaks Broomhead on that leg and gets to lead off this leg, the 10th. And he goes right into that trip 20.
81.
The next 2 darts, a little errant. He seems a little rushed. I mean, Larry, of course, is a relatively fast shooter. But it doesn't seem like he's got that regular stroke. You see him in the background there working on it, trying to get the smooth stroke going back. Broomhead with a nice ton. Larry, after some phantom throws in the background, steps up. Sharon in the background, looking quite beleaguered and flustered. Larry finds that stroke with that trip 20. Finds it again. Do we get a ton 80? We do.
180.
And a smile on his face. Larry's actually been reacting today. I don't know exactly what's going on. Normally he's got those eagle eyes. But we've seen some fist bumps, some dancing, and some smiles on him.
140.
And Broomhead answers with a ton 40. Will he do it again? He does. Back-to-back ton 80s from the Eagle. That will leave him a 60. Oh, my goodness. Larry Butler really turning it around right now. Can Broomhead answer? He could use a really nice ton 40 right now. The most he can get is a ton. And he gets it.
100.
And that is an out. We've seen it. I called it. I will never forget it. But now it is Larry Butler. Single fat 20, double 20 to notch it at 5. And he's got to go down to the double 10. And he gets it. Larry Butler has tied this up. Can you believe it?
Your start.
Absolutely unbelievable. Larry, almost right on cue, has been doing this pretty much all weekend. But Broomhead opens up with his own ton 80. Usually a master of the ton 40 decides to step it up a little bit. Throw another 40 on there. And a beautiful ton 80 from Broomhead. Butler at the line. A little north, a little south.
45.
And a little northwest. Comes away with a 45. Broomhead at the Aki. First dart. Just north of the trip 20. Second dart. Just south. Split the uprights. It is NFL Sunday.
60.
He doesn't quite do it. Just south. Comes away with an admirable 60 after his ton 80. Larry Butler. Second dart falls in.
100.
Third dart falls a little south. Still comes away with a ton. Gary Broomhead, 261. Remaining here in this 11th leg, we've crossed the halfway threshold. It is a race to 10. Best of 19. Long
81.
format. Broomhead left with 180. So definitely doesn't want to get a ton 80 in his next turn. Larry Butler, 356. Comes
100.
away with a ton right there. 256 remaining. Broomhead on this turn, just trying to set up his out. leaves himself 160. Next dart, down to 140. Wouldn't mind a ton right here.
60.
All right, a nice 60 for him, leaves him 120. That is a good 3-dart out. Larry Butler trying to set himself up. That was easy for me to say. Set himself up for an out. Trip 20, single 20. And the third falls in for
100.
a nice ton. 156
Gary, you
remaining. A
require
very
120.
doable out for a man of his talent. But Broomhead at the Aki with 120. Ooh, unlucky. He didn't drop down. Curious. He does on that one, though.
82. Larry, you require 156.
Interesting leave for Broomhead, but now Butler. 156 for the Eagle. Not going to be able to take it out with a single 20 or another single 20 or a 55. 101 will be his out if he gets the opportunity. Gary
you require
Broomhead.
38.
The 44-year-old steps up to the line. Gets a 10, going double 14. And he gets it.
Shot, second dart.
Just when you thought Larry
11
was about to start
6
steamrolling
legs
this
to
match,
5.
Gary Broomhead
12
says,
legs. Larry
oh,
Butler,
not so
your
fast,
start.
my friend. Taking his 89 average and a 6-5 lead into this 12th leg, Larry Butler, the Eagle, the defending champion at the Aki. Trip 20, first dart, second dart, trip 20. Do we get a ton 80? No, he drops down, and we get a ton 77.
77.
Beautiful open for Butler. Absolutely not flustered by that out by Broomhead. Broomhead opens up with a trip 20 right down the turnpike. Second dart, just south, deflected maybe off of his own flight. And there's
100.
a ton for Broomhead. Butler, 324. There's another trip 20 for Butler. That one slipped away from him. Seen that happen a couple times, but that third dart, my
122.
goodness, absolutely tremendous. And now we see Broomhead. Chalker Jeff Good in the background. Trip 20 sails right into his favorite location. Single 20 there. And a ton for
100.
Broomhead. Larry Butler, 202, setting himself for his out. 3 darts from now. Make that 2 darts from now. Make that 1 dart from now. The third dart sails in.
41.
161 out. That would match the high of the weekend and of the day and of this match. That being held by Gary Broomhead, now throwing his darts. First one, single 20. Second one sails south into the lower third. But he gets that
100.
third one to go
Larry,
right in
you require
between. Nice ton for
161.
Broomhead. Butler, 161. Let's see what he does. That first one is not going to do it. Let's the second one sail right in.
85.
And the third one for an 85, leaving him 76. Trombones led the big parade. Broomhead, 201. There's a trip 20. Single 20. 140 for
140.
Broomhead leaves him 61,
Larry,
and
you
that
require
puts some
76.
pressure on Butler. Of course, you never really see him react to pressure. Heck, you seldom see him react at all, unless it's a celebration. Now he's down to 56, 16, double top to notch it, and he does it.
Third dart
Larry
in the
Butler
12th leg.
Does it
6
again,
legs to 6.
and we
Second
go
second
into
break.
our second break. 12 legs in, notched at 6. Butler, 85 points per round. Broomhead, 91 points per round. Ladies and gentlemen, take the link, share it. If you know anyone who enjoys darts, they are going to love this. Now's a good time for a bathroom break. Otherwise, you get back here and you join us in a few minutes, darn it. I'm Colin Cosell. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final part of the final. The last possible 8, maybe at most, legs. It is a race to 10.
Jeff, why don't you answer?
Jeff, Anthony, answer anything.
Ladies
I
and gentlemen,
take
we
that
welcome
back. The
welcome you back to the
last,
Dirty Bull
possible
Tavern in
7
Woodland Hills,
legs.
California. This is the final, best of 19 legs. It's
Peter
a
Cetera.
race to 10. Right now, we are about to start the 13th leg, tied 6 legs apiece. 13th leg.
Nice
It's
fist
Gary
bump
to
between
throw
the two.
first. Game on.
It is a race to 10, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied 6-6 here in the 13th leg. No more breaks. This is it. Fasten your seatbelts. CDC CEO Peter Cetera on
60.
the chalking responsibilities here. As Broomhead opens with a 60, shooting a 91. Larry Butler. Oh, a dangler. Drops down for a 59. 1 point differential between the two. Broomhead at the Aki, wasting no time at all. Lining up. Looks so calm, cool, and collected. I don't think I've seen him break a sweat all weekend, and goodness, he's made us break a sweat. He's gone the distance twice. 45 there. And then at his only comfortable win, and that's, I'm using that term loosely, against Danny Lauby.
57.
Larry Butler has not been in trouble at all this weekend until this final. The most legs he has given up collectively has been in this match against Broomhead.
60.
Larry at the Aki. First start, sails just south of the trip 20.
60.
And we're averaging, straddling the 60 mark is Larry Butler with a 59 average in this particular leg. 85 overall in the match. Broomhead, the 91 average, but 55. There he knocks in a trip 20. Second one may have deflected off of his own flight a little
100.
bit. There we get our first ton of this leg, giving Broomhead 236. Butler, 325 remaining. If he hits a big round here, he could leave himself an out, but that is not going to be the case.
85.
Comes away with an 85, however, 240. Broomhead looking to set himself up for an out. There's a trip 20 for Broomhead. Next start should knock him down to an out. There's the 80 scored and
100.
a ton for Broomhead. He is down to an out. Butler should, for all intents and purposes, be as well after this round of 3 darts. In the 13th leg here, there's the trip 20, another trip 20, and the third dart sails in for another ton 80 for the Eagle. Out of nowhere, seemingly, Butler he walks away going, well, there it is. I guess I found it. That's the look on his face right there. He's got a 2-dart out. Broomhead does not have an out any longer, but he needs to go down to the 16 to leave himself double top. 16.
96.
And he gets it.
Larry, you require 60.
Double top for Broomhead. But Butler, 2-dart out. Fat 20. There it is. Double top to take a 7-6 lead. And he's going to try to walk it in. Ooh, that one got away from him. 20
Gary, you
remaining.
require 40.
Broomhead with an opportunity to take the 7-6 lead. Double top. And he gets it.
Shot in the 13th leg.
Broomhead.
Gary Broomhead.
Butler.
14th leg. It's Larry.
CDC
Ropers.
Finals. Broomhead
Game on.
up 7-6. Larry Butler at the Aki. He needs 4 legs to recapture the trophy, making him the 2-time champion in 2 CDC tours. He'd be the undisputed, undefeated champion. Broomhead 3 legs away. If he can take down the Eagle. First dart. Just south of the trip. That one went a little high, but stayed within the 20. Third dart
60.
went much lower. A bit of overcompensation out of Broomhead there. But the one thing we've noticed about these two players is they can fix their throw and get right back into it and start throwing monster darts at the drop of a hat. And Butler, anytime he's faced adversity or even remotely close to adversity, he's had a tough time getting started and then is just plowed through. The only time he didn't have problems with that was against Jim Newman, where he took the only shutout, or administered the only shutout of the weekend, a 7-0 win over Newman, the 2016 North American Shootout champion.
57.
And now, Broomhead. And going for that ton. 40, and he gets it. Broomhead. That gives him 241. Butler steps up to the line. A ton 80 would be huge for Butler. And he's on his way with that first dart. Second dart falls in. Third dart. He gets it. Absolutely tremendous darts from the Eagle. That brings him down to an out. He will definitely have a couple sets thrown at an out. Broomhead just trying to set himself up. Not going to do it with the 111. Second dart falls into the 20. And the third dart is another
66.
111. A look of shock and mild disgust out of the Canadian, while the Ohioan steps up. That went way off. 65 leaves him 95.
84.
And he was dropping down for that 19. Broomhead, no shot at an out here. Just wants to set himself up. Gets back up to that 20. And instead sails into a single, 155. There's another one, 135. And he's got to think about what out he wants. Drops down
65.
to the bowl and gets it at 65. Leaves him 110. Will he have a shot at it? That is in the hands of Larry Butler, as are his darts right now. Stepping up to the Aki, 76 remaining. Lines up the eagle eyes. There's the 20. Double 8 to notch it at 7. Just outside the third dart. Oh, he narrowly misses it. Butler with 16 remaining. Broomhead steps to the Aki with 110, looking to take an 8-6 lead. Can he do it? He dropped down. Got the 19. That leaves him 53. A 13 double top. No. He's going for 36. Double 18. Oh, he narrowly misses. That leaves him with a 9, or a double 9, rather.
Requires 16.
Butler looking to tie it up here. 3 darts. 1 double 8 is all he needs. There's a single 8 over to the double 4. Just outside. Great marker, though. Oh, and he doesn't get it. Suddenly, these guys are facing double trouble. Broomhead magically appears back onto the screen. Double 9. Oh, a single 9. Moves over to the 1. Double 4 for Broomhead to take an 8-6 lead. Oh, he narrowly misses as well. Sharon Butler in the background patting her chest, having a minor heart attack as she disappears behind the curtain. Butler, good marker there on the 4, just needs to ride that in, and he does.
Shot in the 14th
And
flag.
just like
Larry
that,
Butler.
it is 7-7 Butler,
15th flag.
Broomhead,
It's Gary
CDC
Trophies.
Finals.
Game on.
2 men, 1 trophy at stake. Broomhead, first dart, just below the 20. Second dart, third
60.
one, sails in for a smooth 60. This is one of those times where Butler can really step on the gas. Let's see if he does. Just missing the 20, moves over a little bit. Oh, it works against him, his own dart, and that is an unfortunate 40 for Butler, but a fortunate turn for Broomhead as he steps to the line. Just missing the 20. Next dart. There we go. Third dart. And he comes away with a
100.
nice ton. Larry Butler. Never one to get flustered by another man's success, obviously. Comes back to tie it up at 7. There goes his first dart, a nice trip 20. Second one bounces off into the trip 5. Third one bounces off into the trip 5 again, but a nice, safe 90 for Larry Butler. Broomhead, 3:41 remaining here in the 15th leg out of a possible 19. First dart, triple 20. Next dart, just north. Third dart. Slides on in there for a ton 40, leaving him with 201. Butler stepping up to the Aki, 371. No way he can get himself down to and out. Trip 20, first dart. Second dart sails in there. Third dart, ton 40 for Larry Butler. 2:31 remaining. Broomhead looking to set himself up for an out. This is just spectacular drama, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be calling it, and I hope you're enjoying watching it. Broomhead goes downstairs, and he comes away with a ton 77. 24 remaining for Broomhead. Absolutely monstrous darts. How does Larry Butler answer? With a triple 20. Oh, a single one. He needs another triple. And he gets it, a 121 for Larry Butler. Gives him 110 left. Broomhead double 12 to take an 8-7 lead. He gets it. Gary Broomhead with an 8-7 lead. It's too bad that their names rhyme because I wanted to call him Larry and he's Gary and whatever. It doesn't matter. Broomhead, Butler, Larry, Gary. This is unbelievable. Phenomenal darts. Larry Butler at the line. The Eagle with 2 trip 20s. Third one sails in for a ton 80. 180 for Larry Butler to open up, down by 1 leg in the 16th out of 19 legs. Broomhead, we've seen 4 consecutive perfect darts. Sails just underneath. And oh,
85.
That one got away from him. 85 scored for Broomhead. Larry Butler open with a ton 80. Let's see what he does here. First dart, just north of the trip 20, drops back down to the triple 19. Third dart, just off of his
80.
flight, goes wide and gets an 80 out of it. Broomhead with an opportunity now. A big ton 80 would be monumental for him. Even a ton 40 would be big to get back after Butler's opening ton 80. And he gets it. And he gets it, ladies and gentlemen. The Canadian steps up and hits huge darts. Now a mere 35 points separating the two men until Larry throws these 3. Will he get another ton 80? He gets a ton 40 out of it. 101 remaining for Butler. Broomhead steps up to the line looking to set himself up for an out if he gets a chance. First dart, perfect. Triple 20. Second dart, lines up, tosses right back into it. That gives him 120. He would love to get that ton 80. He gets it! He gets it! Oh my gosh! Unbelievable! Broomhead, Butler, back to back. He's going double top now to tie it up. Oh, and it goes just north. Broomhead with an opportunity to put a stranglehold on this match. Can he do it? There's a single, leaves him 76, needs a triple to get to that double 8. He gets it, double 8 to take a 9-7 lead. Gary Broomhead. Oh, just outside. Larry Butler now with the opportunity to tie it up at 8-8. A double 20 is all he needs to do it. 1 dart just south, goes to the double 10. And now he's got a double 5 opportunity to tie it. Oh, and it goes just south of the double 5. Larry Butler missing his opportunity. Broomhead with a huge opportunity here. Needs a double 8. Lines up, stares it down, throws the dart, single 8 over to double 4 goes Broomhead. Broomhead lines it up once again, smooth stroke, just outside looking for the marker. And, oh, he misses on the outside of the marker. Butler, will he go 1 double 2 or 3 double 1? That is up to him. He's going upstairs. He's going 1 double 2, the traditional route. Resets, goes downstairs to the double 2. And he's going to walk it in. Oh, and he misses. He wires the double two. Broomhead
wire 8.
stepping up to the line. Another golden opportunity. Will he waste 9 darts? Chances are he won't, but we'll find out right now. Double 4 is what he needs. And he gets it. He gets it. Gary Broomhead is 1 win
17th
away
leg.
from taking
Gary
the
to
Continental
reverse.
Cup
Game
with
on.
the throw in hand. He leads off the 17th leg. Gary Broomhead, the 15 seed. Obviously, undeservingly so. He only made it to 1/2 of the events this year. Goodness knows, with his caliber of throw, he is more than capable of being one of the top 8 shooters. Everyone here knows it, and now you at home know it. A
140.
ton 40 out of Broomhead to open. Larry Butler at the Aki. The dart sails just outside into the 111. The third dart, on the other hand, falls in for an 83. Broomhead with a huge opportunity here. Can he keep up this ton plus average in this leg? He's going to have to do so because Butler will not go down easy, but that first dart is a fantastic way to go about it. Second dart sails just south. He moves over, as he often does. Resets, settles on that trip 20, but
100.
doesn't get it. Gets a ton instead. Perfectly adequate darts. Larry Butler now at the line. He needs a huge round here. Unfortunately, gets a single 20, drops down to 19. That one gets away from him. That dart may come back to
46.
haunt him. 46 points scored there for Butler. Broomhead looking to set himself up for an out. First dart, north of the 20. Second dart. Sails in just above the trip, and he's staring it down. Gets a 60, not enough to get himself down to an out. Butler with an opportunity to get himself back into it. He has so often done so. Can he do it? He needs a ton 80 more than ever. The dart sails just below the trip. Second one falls into the 1. 41 scored for Butler. Broomhead can smell the trophy if he can keep his throws silky smooth as he does. Triple 20 thrown. Second dart is another triple 20, 81 remaining. Dealer's choice, ladies and gentlemen, at this point. 139 scored by Gary Broomhead. 62 points away from the Continental Cup. Larry Butler needs a ton 80 more than ever. Look at him go, and he does it. And he does it. 151 remaining if he gets the opportunity. Here we go. Gary Broomhead, 3 darts. He gets the triple 10. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the double 16. It's a single. He needs a double 8. Oh, and he busts it. He busted it.
Larry, you require
Oh, my
151.
goodness. Larry Butler, 151 out. That's not going to do it. 71 leaves him 80,
91.
and he leaves himself with 60. Gary
requires
Broomhead,
62.
62. He's going back after that triple 10. He gets it. 2 darts at the double 16. And there it is! There it is! Gary Broomhead has done it! He has taken down the champion! Gary Broomhead is your 2016 CDC Continental Cup champion. The 15 seed has done it. He has taken down the Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride and joy of North Augusta, Ontario, Canada, your champion, Gary Broomhead. He has done it. He has won it all. Absolutely tremendous job. And kudos, of course, to the one and only Larry Butler coming in second place. But my goodness, admirable, incredible darts. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an amazing weekend for me calling all of these matches for you. We are going to have the Continental Cup presentation in just a moment. But on behalf of me, Colin Cosell, being able to call all of these matches for you, it's been absolutely incredible. What darts we've seen. After 7 or 15 matches and a lot of incredible darts, amazing personalities, It has been truly an honor. Thank you to my production staff for making us sound and look good. We will have the trophy presentation coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. You're going to see our champion, the 2016 champion, Gary Broomhead. I'm Colin Cosell.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the venue at the Dirty Bull Tavern from Woodland Hills, California. We thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed today's presentation. In a minute, I'm going to bring out the new Continental Cup winner. Before then, I'd like to thank Cosmo Darts for their sponsorship of the CDC Tour Championships presented by Cosmo Darts. And now, without further ado, here is your 2016 Continental Cup champion, Gary Broomhead!
Thank you very much.
And a trophy. On behalf of the CDC, I'd like to present you with this trophy as a token of our appreciation and for your wonderful performance today.
Thank you very much.
So talk to me first about the final, Gary. That was a kind of a wonderful match. Your wins tended to come in clusters. I was kind of reviewing the stats after the match. You hit 3 in a row to win it. Of the other ones you won, 2 of them were in pairs. Did you feel like you had rhythm? Did you feel? How did you feel throughout the day?
I did have
throughout
rhythm.
the match.
I had rhythm all day long. The breaks is what killed me. When we stopped for break, it took a little while to get beat back up again and back into the stride, but fortunately it came through.
Yeah, and I think that your opponent would probably say similar things. That match after the second break, especially, I think there were a lot of nerves coming in. You were knotted at 6 after the second break, and it's tough at that point. So tell us then. So let's talk about the breaks. You come back from the second break. You're knotted at 6. I know you mentioned that you struggled with it. How do you regroup after that leg? Because I think you had at that point it was a 20-some-odd darter. How do you regroup after that leg and then follow with the darts?
You just find your rhythm. You know your opponent, and you have to do it. And I was just thinking everybody at home, and that was it. Just had to pull it together and step up to the line.
I know
let them go, and where they land, they land. It worked.
Well, they landed in the right place for you
They
today.
did. I got to say happy birthday to my grandmother, though.
I think you thank. How big is your family? Please tell us how big your family is.
My family's fantastic. We moved here when I was young, and it's not just blood, it's everybody at home. And I appreciate all the support.
And your sister watching in England at whatever ungodly hour it is over there.
I got a sister in England. I got a sister at the bar in Brockville, and a bunch of kids that support me, and I'm just proud to say I did it.
I want to take you back to one point in the match. You were kind of cruising ahead. This was the second to last leg. Larry threw 180 to set up 151. I believe at that point you ended up missing your out. Were you? What was going through your head at that point? Because you were comfortably ahead. He throws that 151. What's going through your head at that point?
Going through my head is I poked a 161 on Larry, and Larry's plenty capable of doing it to me. And God bless, he missed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anything else you'd like to share with the people at home? Anything else you'd like to share with people here watching for your special day today?
I just want to thank everybody that supported me. I want to thank my girlfriend Krista for coming with me and making it such a memorable event. I got to thank all you guys at CDC for what you guys have done, guys behind the curtain. You guys, we couldn't do it without you. And all those top 16 players. And also the guys that gave me the shot as come in as an alternate. And I wouldn't be here if they didn't have other engagements. So.
You won it from the 15 seed. Now there's precedent for that.
It was. I started with the number 2 and finished with the number 1. And all I can say is thank you.
You know, the bullseye is on your back. Figurative bullseye is on your back for next year for 2017.
That's it. We got to get the kids going. So
absolutely.
That's what I'm here for, support the kids.
Gary Broomhead, congratulations again on your wonderful win today. From the bottom of our hearts at CDC, we appreciate your support and your playing. We wish you all the best in the offseason. We'll see you again in 2017, and enjoy that trophy, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Broomhead.
Guys.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back shortly with a little bit of a post-show wrap-up. So don't go away. Give us about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll be back with you. Thanks for watching from the Dirty Bull Tavern.
Nice.